In today's video, I'm going to be going over fashion brands that I've been drawing a lot of inspiration from and why I believe that you guys should be investing in them. I'll be analyzing what I love about each brand when it comes to price point, maybe the company's values, or ultimately just simplicities like if I like their clothes. If you've ever wondered where I shop, what I look for in clothes, my favorite silhouettes, then this video is for you. First up is Acne Studios, and let me just start off by saying that I am in love with this brand. Acne Studios is an interesting designer brand because while they offer a lot of pieces and designs that are definitely on the higher end, they also have many approachable and accessible garments for those trying to make a wardrobe with quality basics. They really offer everything from jackets, trousers, denim, bags, accessories, you name it. What impresses me the most about Acne Studios is how they're able to take a classic silhouette and modernize it. And not to mention, the quality of their garments are absolutely superb. I've been super happy with every Acne piece I own, and I can safely say that these are some of my favorite pieces in my collection. If you're looking for elevated basics with tasteful designer hits, I think that Acne Studios is definitely a brand you guys should check out, and it's definitely my favorite men's fashion brand at the current moment. Also, quick FYI, Acne stands for ambition to create novel expressions. I also did not know that, if you guys didn't know either, so if you did know, now you know. Pivoting to a much more affordable brand and a brand that you guys have probably heard about, I want to talk about Uniqlo. Uniqlo is a Japanese fast fashion company. I think that the brand focuses on creating simple and affordable clothes, but unlike other fast fashion brands like H&M, Uniqlo avoids this brand-centric and not well-made philosophy that is perpetuated in the fast fashion space and flips it on its head. Unlike other fast fashion brands, I feel like Uniqlo is a very reliable place to go because they are extremely consistent. They are a perfect foundation for any men's wardrobe, but seamlessly transition customers to more fashion-oriented silhouettes such as their Uniqlo U-line and collaborations with higher fashion brands like Marni and Jill Sander. Budget aside, I think that Uniqlo is a great place for anybody in any price range to start a wardrobe, earning a deserved spot on this list. Next up on this list is a brand called Lemaire, a brand that is adamant on maintaining their focus on low-key luxury. The creator of the brand, Lemaire, is actually the creative director of the Uniqlo U-line. Lemaire's clothing is characterized by the clean lines, the muted colors, and the emphasis on functional clothes. These are timeless pieces that I believe can be worn season after season. Currently, I don't own any Lemaire pieces in my wardrobe, but I've definitely been eyeing some of their pieces such as their croissant bag, their sailor jeans. While doing research for this brand, I actually learned a lot about Lemaire's background, and since its inception in 1992, Lemaire has definitely expanded on their garment range, and they offer casual shirts, sweats, to even statement pieces like boxy blazers and their signature croissant bag. If I could describe Lemaire, it would probably be relaxed, effortless, and functional. So another brand that I've been falling in love with recently is a brand called Auralee. Specifically, I really like Auralee for the various use of textures and sophisticated use of color. Similarly to Lemaire, Auralee strikes me as a brand that is focused on creating functional designs, but in contrast to Lemaire, is willing to go a little bit more bold in their aesthetic by using things such as color and photography. The man behind the brand, Royota Awai, even says that his inspiration comes from the most mundane things, such as the weather of the day, the colors surrounding him during his travels, or even the texture and materials that he has sourced. I've been introduced to Auralee before, but I think what really drew me to Auralee recently was their new 2022 lookbook, and in particular, their edition of the New Balance 1906R. I currently don't have any pieces from Auralee right now, but I really love their trench coats and their trousers. And I also really want to get my hands on that New Balance 1906R in dusty blue colorway. As Auralee claims themselves, trends may come and go, but what stays is personal style. Next up is a brand that I've been keeping up with since 2019, and that's Aime Dore. Well, for the sake of this video, let's just call it ALD. Recently, I've been falling back in love with ALD with the return of their spring-summer collection. And what's so crazy about ALD to me is that they are able to create individual pieces that are so polarizing, but in their collection and lookbooks, they're able to create this like cohesiveness, and all these pieces just happen to complement each other. For me, what initially drew me to the brand was that you could dress it up and down, but the more I explore the brand, the more I really can appreciate the preppy and mature side. ALD is a great place to look for inspiration, and there's definitely alternatives to ALD, but for certain accessories and pieces such as their shoes, hats, etc., I feel like ALD is the only place that you can really find that retro yet effortless yet vintage aesthetic. The second to last brand on this list is Buxton. Buxton is a modern and upscale take on sportswear, and I'm all for it. Initially, I was introduced to their hoodies, boxy tees, and sweatpants. The brand is expanding their model to include products akin to designer brand, like leather goods, denim, and their extremely impressive knitwear. I own multiple pieces from Buxton, such as their zipped hoodie, and I've recently acquired their loose knit. I can safely say that all of these pieces are on par with designer brands such as like Acne Studios, as I mentioned before. I think Buxton shares similarities to ALD in that they've created this hard to mimic sportswear aesthetic that can be dressed up and down. You're definitely going to be paying a premium compared to other sportswear brands. I just think that Buxton is a great brand that you guys should be investing in, and definitely for me, the standouts are their hoodies and their knitwear. And rounding off this list, at number 7, we got Vuja Day. Vuja Day was created by Kenijima, which, if you guys didn't know, still a YouTuber on this platform. I think that Vuja Day is having a really great moment right now. The brand used to lean more casual and street, but I really like how it's tapping into more niche garments. Vuja Day is kind of creating this new niche in the market that I can best describe as like designer casual. And sticking with this more designer brand sort of feel and aesthetic, the attention to detail of Vuja Day really reflects that. From their packaging, their website, even like their customer user experience. It might sound crazy to say given like the price point. Now that I have a Vuja Day piece on hand, I can honestly say that I feel like some of their products are underpriced. And yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. I have the Vuja Day uneven dye denim. Those denim are $350 right now on the website. But Balenciaga offers a very, very similar sort of garment at like $1,000, $2,000. And to me, that's kind of like sums up Vuja Day, you know? Like they are the best alternative to designer brand at a affordable and reasonable price point. And not to mention, again, Vuja Day's lookbooks are amazing, and I just think that Ken is doing a great job with the brand and should just keep doing what he's doing. So that's gonna wrap it up for my favorite fashion brands and brands that I believe are worth investing in. I hope you guys really enjoyed looking at all the different inspiration and all the different looks with me, and I hope that you guys use it as a reference for your own style. If you guys haven't yet, I would really appreciate if you guys hit the subscribe button, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.